Hello, learners. Welcome back to another learning session with Subhash Arya from Nehu, Shillong. Today's young researchers, particularly beginners, are facing the problem of how to avoid plagiarism. Plagiarism means the stealing of someone's scholarly work. This session is going to be useful if you are a novice researcher and about to conduct literature survey. Reading published research articles is the most essential and primary component to begin a good research work. It is also necessary to mention or report related published research work or findings related with your topics into the literature survey section of proposed synopsis, project proposal, dissertation work, etc. So, without wasting time, let us start. So, as an example, I have taken one article published in IEEE. Title is Randomly Coupled Multi-Core Fiber Technology. So you can see the authors are T. Hayashi et al. And published in the proceeding of IEEE 2022. And you can access this article at this link that is given here. So what I have done here, I have written the original text from abstract portion of this article, which is mentioned here in this second column. And in third column, I have revised this text. I have written this text into my own wordings after understanding it. And this file, this document, I have written, say, doc file, and you can see with the help of Grammarly software, it shows 37% plagiarism. Right hand side, you can see 37% plagiarism. And the plagiarism button is enabled. So from there, you can see, and left hand column text are underlined. And right hand see, you can see the source from where the text has been taken. So this is an example through which I want to tell how to write the same text into your own wordings, but don't forget to cite the original text. So this is the doc file. Now I shall move word by line, word by word to comprehend this text. So I will move now this uh, this section. Just hold on. So I have opened some windows. I have to show this one. Yeah. So this is the text which I wanted to show. Yeah. So as you know, the title of article is Randomly Coupled Multi-Core Fiber Technology. So I have opened this text into CAMI. So this is the snapshot of first page, which I have just shown you that 37% plagiarism is showing. Actually, it is with respect to the entire content. So this software, that is the Grammarly, is assuming this entire page as 100%. Out of that, this portion which is shown in the left hand side or column number 2, all are plagiarized means it is just copy paste. I have taken it as an example. So now you can see here the first line which is written here as this text are basically belonging to abstract portion of this article. So let me show you this article. Original article is here. You can see, and this article has been accepted to include in future issue of this journal. So you can see here, randomly coupled multi-core fiber technology, and this is the abstract section. I have taken the text from here only. This from this to up to here, just in order to understand. So now begin. So first sentence is that randomly coupled multi-core fiber technology has come to attract lots of attention because of its strong applicability to long-haul transmission system. So I have converted into this word this way. A randomly coupled multi-core fiber technology is beneficial because it can tremendously enhance the overall efficiency of long-haul transmission. So this is not, this text is written in my own wordings. So a researcher should read the text carefully, understand, comprehend, and write in own wording so that he can avoid plagiarism. Of course, after that, we need to put here the reference. Now, second sentence, compared with weakly coupled multi-core fibers with independent cores, it can simultaneously realize higher spatial channel density and ultra-low transmission loss using existing ultra-low loss single-mode fiber core designs. The revised text is, randomly coupled multi-core fiber has advantages over weakly coupled multi-core fiber in terms of higher spatial channel density and ultra low loss transmission loss within standard single mode fiber design. Next, the strong mode coupling characteristics of randomly coupled multi-core fiber can provide favorable optical properties such as suppressed accumulation of modal dispersion, mode dependent loss, and nonlinear impairments. And revised text is, the reason behind offering advantages by randomly coupled multi-core fiber or weakly coupled multi-core fiber lies in the suppressed accumulation of modal dispersion, mode dependent loss, and undesired non-linear effects in randomly coupled multi-core fiber. Now, fourth sentence is, this article gives an overview of randomly coupled multi-core fiber technology advancements. I wrote, this article gives a bird's eye view of advances in randomly coupled multi-core fiber technology. Here should be technology word. Fifth, first, we describe the classification and design of randomly coupled multi-core fiber and explain what is randomly coupled multi-core fibers are and how they are designed. So I wrote here, we begin with the definition of randomly coupled multi-core fibers, their features, classification, and design methods. So we have simplified. Now, state-of-art randomly coupled multi-core fibers can accommodate 4, 7, or 12 cores in a standard 125 micrometer cladding while achieving ultra low transmission loss and or small modal dispersion, which are very promising for long-haul transmission media. The revised text is, currently in standard 125 micrometer cladding diameter, randomly coupled multi-core fibers are being designed with 4, 7, or 12 cores to utilize the promising advantages of state-of-art technology. Seventh, next we present the methods to characterize the optical properties of randomly coupled multi-core fiber and the difference compared to conventional single-mode fiber measurements. After that, we explain, now its revised version is, After that, we explain various methods to comprehend the behavior of optical properties of randomly coupled multicore fiber and elaborate on its special features of it to appreciate its characteristics compared to conventional single mode fiber measurements. So you see here few more words have been used. So not necessarily always you are going to take lesser words than original. Sometimes we can increase also to bring clarity. Eighth number, we also show the low more dependent loss connectivity of this type of multicore fiber and cabling that can suppress modal dispersion. Here revised text is, we also demonstrated the suppression of mode dependent loss and modal modal dispersion in randomly coupled multicore fiber in the cabling system. Ninth, a field deployed randomly coupled multi-core fiber cable test bed is also presented, which confirms the favorable optical properties of randomly coupled multi-core fibers after deployment. So it has been written or revised like this to verify the promising advantages of multi-core randomly coupled multi-core fibers in terms of suppressing modal dispersion, mode dependent loss, and nonlinear impairments. A field deployed RC, that is randomly coupled multi-core fiber cables test bed, is explained in this article. And lastly, 10th one, then multi-core fiber technologies are briefly summarized. And finally, we discuss the performance improvements in the transmission over randomly coupled multi-core fiber and suitable application areas. So here I wrote, finally, randomly coupled multi-core fiber-based optical amplifiers are explained briefly to show their significant role in improving long-haul communication system. So you see, in this way, we have understood the original text and written in our own wordings. Now we can see this text was this text